about to start a little bit of meal prep or weekly prep, and I wanted to share two things that I always do. First, I always turn on Pandora, and whatever music I'm in the mood for, I turn that on before I get anything out. And the second thing I do is try to get something, I don't know, special to drink. So today is the sparkling mixed berry water from Trader Joe's. Just something to make it a little bit more fun. Something I do every weekend is wash and dry my greens. Today I've done that with some romaine. I have about 2 huge romaine hearts in here. I just cleaned them and dried them in my salad spinner. And next I'm going to go ahead and put them in the container I like to keep them in. My lettuce is dry and I just transferred it to this Rubbermaid container. I really like these. I think they keep the lettuce fresh or whatever you put in there. I think it gives it another day or two of freshness. Now my lettuce is clean, ready for the week. So when I want a salad, I just need to pull out a couple of handfuls and add a couple of other goodies I have stored in my fridge. And lunch or dinner or even breakfast comes together really quickly. I also just took these cashew nuts out of the oven. I always buy the raw nuts and I roast them at home. When you take them out of the oven, it's a perfect time to add a little bit of kosher salt to them. Next up, I will let them cool and portion them in about 1/4 cup portions in some individual Ziploc bags. That way, if I ever need a snack, something quick, I'll just pull a bag and a piece of fruit, probably an apple, and I'm ready to go. A Whole30 staple, hard-boiled eggs. You can either peel them yourself like I did here, or they have pre-peeled eggs available at Costco and at Trader Joe's. You're gonna pay a little bit more, but if it's the difference of having an easy go-to snack or not, definitely pick up a bag of peeled eggs. I usually peel them all. I'll store them in a bowl. I put a paper towel underneath to absorb some of the moisture. Then I'll go ahead, put a top on, throw this in the fridge, and that way whenever I need a quick snack or an easy breakfast, they're ready. Just finished up another very important part of weekly prep, and that is making my paleo or Whole30 mayonnaise. There are a billion recipes online. If you don't have one and you can't find one, just let me know and I will put one down below in the description. This stuff is key to making your meals delicious. Anything you have, you put a little bit of this mayo on there, salt and pepper, and it really just brightens up the flavor. So I've just finished my mayo. I'm going to store this in the fridge. Just finished up mixing and frying up some turkey sausage. A really simple recipe. I kind of just used what I have on hand. I had a pound of lean ground turkey, some salt, pepper, a little bit of diced apple, and a little bit of cinnamon. I just fried them up and let them cool. I'm going to have a couple now and store the rest in the fridge. Had a couple extra minutes in between some things I'm prepping and a frying pan and some veggies I'm trying to use up. So I just threw it all together, sauteing everything up just in a little bit of ghee, salt and pepper. I'll let these veggies cool and then I'll just throw them in a glass container and store them in the fridge. I went ahead and spiralized some zucchini. Once it's spiralized, I throw it in a colander with a bunch of kosher salt and let it just sit and hang out for at least an hour. Then I will go ahead and squeeze the excess water, transfer it to either the container I'm using or I will just go ahead and saute it right then. I like to use these Rubbermaid containers. They have the green tray on the bottom which will separate the water from the zucchini. And these seem to stay fresh in my fridge for 4 to 5 days. The last thing I'm going to do today is prep some roasted sweet potatoes. I went ahead and peeled 2 sweet potatoes, diced them up. It doesn't matter what size as long as the pieces are relatively the same size. That way everything will be cooked evenly. Next I'm going to throw it on a cookie sheet and I like to get a scoop of olive oil, put it in my hands and kind of warm it up. And then I will, using my hands, just kind of make sure I oil each piece. Then I'll put salt and pepper, put it in a preheated oven on 450 for, depending on the size of your cubes, 35 to 45 minutes. Just keep your eye on it. And that way I will have it stored in the fridge. And I like to eat roasted sweet potatoes in the morning. I'll take the container out of the fridge, let it sit for at least 15 minutes if I can. Throw it in a frying pan with a little bit of ghee to heat it up, and it's really, really good. Just finished up my weekly prep. About to go sit down, put my feet up, relax, and enjoy all of this food during the week. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.